The Delphi Murders, the mystery that lingered for years. It all began with a chilling disappearance. On February 13th, 2017, two teenage girls, Abigail, Abby Williams, 13, and Liberty Libby German, 14, vanished while hiking on the Monon High Bridge Trail near Delphi, Indiana. The following day, their bodies were discovered near Deer Creek. What seemed like a tragic yet mysterious disappearance quickly turned into one of the most haunting murder cases in recent memory, a case that would remain unsolved for years. Libby had unknowingly captured a crucial piece of evidence on her phone: video and audio of a man walking toward the girls, saying the words, "Guys down the hill." This eerie recording was released to the public, but despite thousands of tips and years of investigation, no arrests were made. The case seemed to be at a standstill, leaving the small town of Delphi and the nation wondering who was responsible for this horrific crime. Then, in 2022, a breakthrough came. Richard Allen, a local pharmacy worker, was arrested in connection with the murders. The discovery of forensic evidence, witness testimonies, and even ballistics evidence linking Allen to the crime scene shocked the community. It was revealed that Allen had been a familiar face in Delphi, a man who had worked in the town for years, a fact that made his arrest all the more unsettling. The investigation had uncovered key pieces of evidence. Libby's recording, which had been critical to the case, showed a man walking toward the girls on the trail. The man's physical description matched Allen's, and witnesses recalled seeing him in the area around the time of the disappearance. Further evidence tied him to the scene: a bullet found near the bodies that was linked to Allen's firearm. During questioning, Allen admitted to being on the trail that day, but denied any involvement in the crime. His inconsistent statements only raised more suspicion. While the motive remains unclear, investigators believe the murders were premeditated. However, Allen's background did not suggest violent tendencies, leaving investigators with even more questions. Despite the mystery surrounding his motive, Allen was charged with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of felony murder. In 2023, he was convicted and sentenced to 130 years in prison. But just as the case seemed to be closed, a new twist emerged. In March 2025, a group called Justice for Rick Allen released a full version of the cell phone footage Libby had recorded. The footage, which had already been partially released, showed a man, the so-called bridge guy, walking behind the girls just moments before they were killed. The group claimed that this footage proved Allen's innocence, alleging that he had been wrongfully convicted. The defense team argued that the new footage raised doubts about the verdict, and they are now preparing for an appeal. The Delphi case continues to send shockwaves through the community. The release of the new footage has reignited debates, with some believing that Allen's conviction was a miscarriage of justice, while others still believe that justice has been served. As the case moves forward with appeals and new revelations, the haunting question remains: who is the real killer? The truth behind the Delphi murders may still be buried beneath years of unanswered questions and a tangled web of evidence. But for now, Richard Allen sits in prison, waiting for a chance to prove his innocence, while the search for the full truth continues to haunt the town of Delphi. Crime never sleeps, and neither do we. Subscribe for more shocking cases.